What's up, everyone? I am Jamie with threelittlegoats.com. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you've been around for a while, welcome back. Glad to see you as always. So of course it is Saturday, which means it is a soapy Saturday. If you're here for our homesteading vlogs, they still come out every Tuesday, but every other Saturday from now until I run out of materials to make soap from, we will be doing soapy videos again on Saturdays. So today we are going to make an apple balsam pine soap, which smells oh so good. It's great for fall and winter, and it's going to make the perfect holiday gifts for some teachers at the high school and elementary school that my kids go to. So without further ado, let's get into some soap making. Alright, y'all, it feels like it has just been forever since I made soap. I don't make soap a lot in the summertime just because it's really hot and it's really humid here, so it makes it really hard for soaps to dry out. And even though at the time of filming this, it is towards the end of September, it is still 88 degrees. But as my friend so graciously reminded me, Christmas is like right around the corner. So I was like, it's probably time to start making some soaps so I have them on hand for gifts and stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start making some soap again. I'm very excited. So it has been a while since I've made soap, so hopefully this goes as planned. But in my bucket I've got all of my melted oils. I also have kaolin clay, my goat milk powder, and my beer powder, which is still kind of floating. I haven't mixed it in. And we're sitting at roughly 89 degrees there. My live water solution is at about 94 degrees. A little warm, but again, it's like 88 degrees right now. It's not going to get much cooler unless I stick it in the freezer for a long time. So what I'm going to do is going to take my handy dandy stick blender, and I'm just going to get all of my powders nice and incorporate it into my oil. Alright, for this soap I'm actually going to be using apple balsam pine from Crafter's Choice, which I have been hoarding this for a while, waiting to use it. I absolutely love the smell of it, and then it is more of a holiday scent kind of. So we're going to do a combination I don't think I've ever done on this channel. We're going to do some red and green, and we're going to leave a little bit of it a natural soap color as well and get a nice swirl. Hopefully. That's the plan. Hopefully the fragrance oil cooperates. So I'm going to add in my lye water solution, and I'm going to just bring this to a very, very light trace. Dry out this container. Still a little wet from being washed. And I'm just going to split off my batter. I'm going to do equal parts as much as possible of the red and green. I don't want the red and green to be the primary color. I want the natural soap to be the primary color and the red and green to be an accent. Now this fragrance, again, is supposed to behave well. You will see how well it behaves. So let's get to mixing. Now I'm not a big like pine scent, but it's just something about this. It's got like just the undertone of apple and cinnamon to it, and it just smells lovely. All right, so we are mixed, we are fluid, so let's get to pouring. All right, we're adding our white, and we're gonna add in some green, and then we're gonna add in some more white, some red, and I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to give it a little tap, and I'm gonna let my leftover soap kind of thicken up a little bit, and then we'll put the rest on the top. Alright, so it's thickened up a bit, and I just scraped off what was left in the other containers into one big container. Alright, sorry about that. I had the AC on because, well, it's hot in here. Alright, so hopefully now you'll be able to hear me. Sorry about future editing me about the loud noise that I forgot to turn off. But anyway, it's nice and thick, so I'm just going to kind of just glob it on top. I have been asked why I don't pipe the tops of my soap. Because I'm horrible at it, to be honest. Never been good at piping. I think it's because I'm impatient and I don't like to wait for the soap to thicken up enough to actually pipe. But maybe this year I'll do some piped soaps. But then I'd have to buy more packaging. We'll see. We'll see. Make sure you subscribe to see if I ever attempt to do any type of piped soaps. So I'm just going to use my spoons. I'm going to take my rubbing alcohol and I'm just going to give this a spritz. I use a minimum of 91% rubbing alcohol. I know it's kind of hard to find lately. A tip, if you go to your local like feed store, where they sell like your animal feeds and stuff, they generally will have them in the big jugs. That's where I found mine because all of my local drugstores, Walmart, Target, none of those stores were carrying anything higher than I think 70%. And then when I was at the feed store getting feed one day, I happened to just glance over and they had a big gallon jug of isopropyl alcohol. And I was like, that's gonna last me a while. I'm gonna buy that. And it was actually not too bad in price. So if you need rubbing alcohol, check out your local feed stores. Now I don't know if like Tractor Supply carries it. We just got a Tractor Supply here in our small town a couple months ago and I haven't checked it out to see if they've had it. But they might. Check it out there too. So I'm going to oven process this. I always oven process all of my soaps. If you want to know more about oven processing, there'll be a link down in the description of a blog post giving an idea of what it is, and also a video linked up in the corner as well as down below in the description box of how I oven process. So we will be back on the most fun day of soap making, soap cutting day. Alright y'all, so it is officially my favorite time. It is a soap cutting time. Now, I mentioned this in a previous video that I do a lot of my soap making all in one day. And I did this soap batch and I set it to the side to finish off a couple more batches before I was going to put them in the oven. I looked over and it had started to split because it had gotten so hot. So I ended up putting a couple of my soap loaves in the freezer just so they didn't volcano. But I think I saved it. Hopefully it went through, the entire loaf went through gel phase. We shall see. So let's get her cut open and see what we got inside, shall we? Oh, she's thick. Ooh. Got my workout for today, right? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Would you look at that? That is gorgeous. And I wanted it to have that red and green, but I didn't want it to, you know, scream Christmas. And I think that's the perfect amount of swirl that it doesn't just scream Christmas. And oh, it smells so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, we really need to invent smell-o-vision because I love this scent. So that is this loaf, and I'll see you guys in the outro. So that is what I've got for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We put out new videos every single Tuesday is our vlog day, and then every other Saturday will be our Soapy Saturdays. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.